Wonders with Nancy
and Lily.
We're out here at the Water Resource Recovery Facility today, and we're going to learn about some of the really cool organisms that help us keep our water clean.
Wastewater, that's water that's been used in the home, business, or part of an industrial process, travels here to the Water Resource Recovery Facility to be properly treated before it re-enters the natural environment.
That means Jackie and her team of scientists have a big job to make sure everything is running smoothly throughout the treatment process. She and her team here are constantly watching and testing the wastewater treatment processes to ensure that the water is being treated properly, which includes a lot of time at the microscope looking for bacteria and other microorganisms.
Let's talk to our friend Jackie to learn all about it.
I am the laboratory manager at City of Lynchburg Wastewater Treatment Plant. Normally we evaluate the mixed liquor to see the quality indicating microorganisms. The target organisms that we're trying to induce in here are bacteria that eat the nitrogen and phosphorus. That's who our organisms that we are worried about. But they're tiny, you can't see them unless you stain it and dye it and look with the 100X. So we look at quality indicating organisms. The bacteria consume the nutrients that we give them, so they help us break down our waste. The ones that we look for on the microscope tell us how good of a job we're doing taking care of the other microorganisms.
The wastewater has already traveled through the first part of the wastewater treatment process before the microorganisms get to do their part in the treatment process.
This includes traveling through a bar screen, which removes large pieces of solids,
Then through the primary clarifiers, where much of the solids are settled out by gravity.
After these steps, the wastewater continues its journey in the aeration basin where the organisms and bacteria work their magic.
In the aeration basin, a large majority of the nitrogen and phosphorus, these are nutrients which in excess can cause problems in our waterways, are taken out of the wastewater by way of these small microscopic friends that live there.
In the aeration basin, you have a bunch of bacteria, food chain, everybody's eating everything, they are enjoying life. We provide them water, food, air, it's great. They're eating the bacteria and the solids and the sludge. The bacteria are breaking down the nutrients in the sludge. So during the process here, we actually change the different levels of aeration. And so we have a couple calm zones, we have a couple zones that we have lots of aeration. And so through that cycle, we trick the bacteria into thinking that life is terrible and they must consume as much and hold on to everything. So they grab all the phosphorus at the end of the run and they hold on to it, and then we separate them out of the water. So all of this heavier things settle out to the bottom. That's all of the biomass that they've made and eaten. And we send that to the dewatering plant, and all of the clean water that's now less bacteria in it goes to the secondary clarifiers.
The wastewater continues on its journey through the treatment process and eventually re-enters the James River as reclaimed, pollution-free water.
All in a large part to the work of our operators and scientist friends at the Water Resource Recovery Facility, who work hard alongside microscopic bacteria and microorganisms to keep our water clean.
Thanks for learning about all these fun organisms with us. And remember,
Every splash begins with one drop.
see you next time.